Thanks for stopping in. My wife said I was too stoic, so she said I needed to stand up. So we're going to try something different. Let's see if makes me a little more animated. Anyway, well, as you know, you've heard me talk about growing up in the Pacific Northwest and the sights and the sounds. And as a young child, I spent many days, weeks, months in the forest with my Labrador alone, and I enjoyed that. But in the mountains, in the woods, you're truly never alone. What you don't see is the deer and bear and coyotes and the other animals that live in the forest that stay away from you. So my dog and I would traipse around and we were very quiet, of course, and the animals would stay away from us. But the one thing is, despite all the insects and plant life and the smells and the aroma of dead trees and the musty smell, it's just humid, and the ant piles. It's just a lot of things to explore. But you're never alone, even though sometimes you felt alone because there wasn't anybody else to talk to other than my dog. And I learned early on that to enjoy that quiet, that solitude. It was all I knew growing up, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It made it difficult later on when I had to, deal with the city life. It was just a lot of noise, and finding a place where it was quiet, where it was, in my mind, restful, because I always found the forest and the green to be a place of solitude and contemplation, and I look for that. But what I have to do now when I don't live in the forest or around the forest a lot, I have to be able to, in my mind, imagine being there, because that's the place where I felt closest when I was younger. To, in that sense, I didn't understand, but it was nature. But really, it was God who was there with me, and my Labrador protected me. It was a fortunate, even though when I was a kid, I didn't see it as fortunate being there by myself. But as I grew older, I realized that solitude prepared me for a time to be able to focus on when I need to get back and spend time with the Lord. Find that place that God has given you so you can focus and be with Him and pray